holiday season, you can make a child in care's dream come true. Create lasting memories.
We invite you to open your hearts and homes this holiday season to a child in care. Take a child home this holiday.
Submit your applications early ahead of the November 29th deadline.
Together, we can make this holiday season brighter for children in care. Join us in making dreams come true.
Take a child home for the holiday program. Apply now at www.childprotection.gov.jm or visit any of our parish offices.
Oreo and Coca-Cola just became besties. Taste the new limited editions while they last.
Improving our relationship with you.
The Passport Immigration and Citizenship Agency, PICA, is improving its relationship with you, our valued customer. Our new customer relationship management system will help us to better understand your needs, communicate with you, and address your issues faster. Contact us online and let us help you. The new system is a joint project of PICA and the Transformation Implementation Unit.
Improving our relationship.
Building a better public sector for all.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
Splendid morning to all of you. Thank you so very much and welcome back to Sunrise. It's that time to shine some light on our youth. Yes, there are young people who are doing great things in Jamaica and for the world. And we want to salute the young people who are all up the thing, right? Indeed. Good morning to all of you. They're giving back to their communities and making a difference. Now, Jamaica and worldwide is benefiting from these efforts, right? And through the newly minted foundation called the Caring Group, they are one who they're helping Jamaicans a lot. Here to tell us more about their initiative is the founder and president of the Caring Group, Romario Perkins, and head secretary, Shanake Setal. And we want to say welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Sunrise. How are you doing?
Welcome. I'm doing great. I'm doing very great. I just want to say thanks to God. God is the greatest. I am so happy to be here today with you awesome people, and I'm happy.
What is the Caring Group, and what got you passionate about these issues that you deal with?
All right.
Didn't get any care.
Care, yes. So I never really enjoyed my childhood.
Right.
I never really enjoyed my childhood, and you know, what you see here is it's God's work, and I am just happy that I have taken this road. So when I started the Caring Group, and how the name came about is the word caring is like a doing word, constantly caring. A verb. So you're not doing it today or tomorrow, but continuously, endlessly. So, you know, when people hear the word the Caring Group, they know that these people who are a part of the Caring Group are people who's like family, people who see each other as a family. You don't have to specifically be related, but family and always caring. You know?
Well, let me get Madam Secretary in on the discussion. Madam Secretary, as you are a part of the Caring Group, talk to me about some of the challenges that this charity is facing and how others who care can be a part of the Caring Group.
All right, so for most upcoming charities, the main issue is funding. Right now, we try to mobilize our resources as young people, so we make monthly donations. But really, we want to use this initiative to appeal to corporate companies for sponsorship We want to appeal to persons who can assist in any way they can. So we accept cash, kind, if you have clothes, whatever it is that you think might be useful. Right? We welcome the donations. So you can reach out to us on our social media page at the Caring Group Jamaica on Instagram, or you can call, what's the number, Amari?
876-586-2287.
But Shanake, help us to understand, like, what, because persons listening want to define what you are trying to do, who you're trying to help, where you're trying to operate. So you operate out of in what communities, and what projects? Who do you serve?
All right, so right now we have 4 projects. We focus mainly on our breakfast feeding program, which focuses on 3 schools. So we have Tiny Angels Basic School, which is off Windward Road. We have St. Patrick's Primary and St. Michael's Primary and Infant. And the need is great when you go to these schools and you see the babies that come to school without breakfast. And you can't learn if you're not fed, if you're not, physically.
Nutrition is so important.
Right.
Yes.
So the need is great. We also have a street feeding program which we really targeted during the summer for the homeless, mentally ill and displaced in the downtown Kingston area. So that was a major project for us during the summer, and we are looking to do another initiative in December. We also donate toiletries, canned food items, clothes to the Open Arms shelter, right, for deported persons and persons who are homeless. So there's a lot that we're trying to do. Our resources are limited, but we're still trying to push through. So as I said, we welcome anyone, any corporate company, any group that can come on board and assist us in any way they can.
The cake sale is coming up.
Yes.
How can we support the cake sale? Yes, the cake sale.
All right, so our cake sale will be on the 30th of November, which is this month end. And the proceeds, of course, will be towards our Christmas program.
Yes.
So we want to,
where will the cake sale be held?
It's going to be at Kingston Jerk on Chelsea Avenue.
Okay.
2 Chelsea Avenue, where Kingston Jerk, that restaurant.
Yes,
In that plaza there. Right. So it's going to be on the 30th. We'll start serving at 11 a.m. So you can come out
what kind
and
of cake
purchase.
do we have?
The regular cake, cheesecake, black forest,
I know they're going to have the chocolate mocha cake.
Yes.
Because that is a hot cake. Chocolate mocha.
Right.
Plus you get a little, you get
cookie
or a bucket of water.
Yes.
After having it over
biscuit.
You sound like you do no cake.
I've never done a cake sale, but I've supported a lot of cake sales.
Okay. Yes.
Because you know what? Sometimes, and I like these initiatives, because sometimes as a person you want to give, but you don't necessarily want to go and do a cake sale, right? So what you can do is support somebody else's cake sale.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's a cake sale, tetes, fish fry, but always a support people thing.
Got it.
Come here, keep something, it's for a good cause, may I support it.
All right.
Yes.
Romario, we're going to go. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. There's a youth watching a TV in a betting shop somewhere or something, and them saying, going through right now what you went through as a child. What's your message to that youth?
My message is find someone around you who is influential in the area that you want to be in, regards becoming valuable, becoming a person of success. So meaning, for instance, if you see yourself feeling down, find somebody who is influential, who can take you out of that darkness and mold you in a way where you start to believe in yourself to make a positive change, to others.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah.
We do care, and we're going to be supporting it, by the way. Yeah.
We care, we share.
And we love CVM.
We care, we share, and we love CVM.
You see that?
That is it.
It's a win. All right. Thank you very much. Our guests have been Romario Perkins, the founder and the president, and Shanake Setal, the head secretary at the Caring Group. Coming up next, we're going to sit on the couch with the CPFSA. We'll be right back.
calendars. The Best Practice Symposium for Social and Community Development is November 13 from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Jamaica Pegasus and live on PIOJ YouTube. Discover local and international tools that have advanced community development. For more information and to register, visit the Planning Institute of Jamaica website, pioj.gov.jm.
Hi, good morning. Welcome to Quick Chick. May I take your order, please?
Sure. Can I have a barbecue chicken sandwich box?
Here's your order. Thank you.
Gotta be faster than that. Quick Chick. Great taste without the wait.
Oreo and Coca-Cola just became besties. Taste the new limited editions while they last.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVMTV.
The Time by Hyundai or Hyundai 5 free payments, 3 years free insurance, or 3 years free petrol bonus is 7.
Welcome back, Sunrisers. The Child Protection and Family Services Agency, the CPFSA, is organizing the Jamaica Fit for Children 3K Run Walk Race at the Hope Botanical Gardens Shell Band Station on Sunday, November 17, in commemoration of the World Day for the Prevention of Child Abuse, the WDPCA. Now, globally, it's observed on November 19, and the Public Relations and Communications Manager in the CPFSA, Kristen Lang, is here to fill us in. Good morning, Kristen. How are you?
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm great, thanks. And you guys this morning?
We're doing magnificent. Thank you so much for asking.
Yeah,
and I love this. When it comes to protecting our children, I'm a fierce advocate for that.
Definitely.
Because our children are our future. And if we don't care them, love them, and protect them, then as adults, they're going to be perfect misfits. So I really love this cause, right?
Yes.
So talk to us a little bit about this initiative and this 3K run.
Okay, I'm so glad that you mentioned that our children are our future. I don't feel that enough Jamaicans realize that our children really are our future. What they go through in childhood now will determine what kind of adults they can be later on.
Absolutely.
So this initiative, our 3K Run Walk, it is a part of our 20th anniversary celebrations, because the CPFSA has been around for 20 years now.
Oh, wow.
But it is also in commemoration of the World Day for the Prevention of Child Abuse. And this is a day that we recognize each year. We use it to bring attention to the issues of child abuse in Jamaica. The fact that child abuse is not just sexual abuse or physical abuse, which we popularly know, but it's also psychological abuse, emotional abuse.
What's
there are other
psychological
ways.
abuse, please?
Oh, psychological abuse, telling children that they're not good enough, withholding food, that kind of thing as punishment, sending them to bed, giving them medicine to drink to go to bed instead of having dinner, that kind of thing. So,
Talk about emotional abuse. And I'm asking just because, Dennis, a lot of times we have these catchphrases or these broad umbrella terms, and people may not recognize that what they're doing is actually child abuse.
Yeah.
So actually telling people, go to your bed, me not get a food. That is child abuse.
That is child abuse. That is child abuse. So yes, emotional abuse falls under that as well. So persons telling their children things to make them feel bad about themselves, things to hurt their self-esteem. That is emotional abuse.
Is child abuse prevalent in Jamaica?
Child abuse is an issue right across the globe, but we do have a culture in Jamaica of confusing abuse with discipline, right? And we do need to focus on more positive forms of discipline, right? Speaking to children, reasoning with them, acknowledging the fact that children are people. They just, their brains just aren't as developed. Their impulse control just isn't as strong as adults.
And you know the truth be told, Dennis, and Miss, some of the them brain more developed than enough adults. I tell you. Yeah.
That is true. You do have some children that are quite independent, that are quite, you know, strong-minded, that have ambition, that are going places. So, yes.
Tell me, Christian, because a 5K has become an effective way of raising awareness. It's not just a fad that you're doing this for. Explain how you're using this 5K as an initiative to raise awareness.
Okay, so yes, 5Ks are popular in terms of raising awareness for any type of issue that is upcoming. But when it comes to the World Day for the Prevention of Child Abuse, we normally reach for initiatives that can involve children, that can highlight these children, you know, as they are asking Jamaica to stop child abuse. So we would have done child-led marches before in previous years. So this is a similar thing, except it is now around a quote-unquote track. You know, we'll be at the Hope Botanical Gardens. The entire 3K is on the grounds of the gardens. So we're asking parents to bring their children. We've reached out to schools for them to bring students. And so just anybody who can come, to come, participate, bring your children, and give them the chance to have a voice to speak out against child abuse. So we're also encouraging persons who come to participate in the race to bring, whether it is a placard or a message or something on you to show that, you know, we are denouncing child abuse together as we complete this race.
To make Jamaica fit for children, that you pay? And if so, where does it go to?
So there is a fee. It's $2,000 for adults and $1,000 for children. We do have a special with schools where we're allowing 10 students and 1 teacher from each school free. So all schools across the corporate area, also St. Catherine, St. Thomas, because it's 6:30 in the morning, you know, we're not going to reach too far out, but if you are in Mandeville or, you know, and you can be here for 6:30, please reach out to us as a school and we'll ensure that you and your students can participate.
Where can persons register? And is there anything special, extra special, that you'll be doing at this walk run?
Okay, so persons can register on the CPFSA's website, which is childprotection.gov.jm, childprotection.gov.jm. They can also follow us on our social media pages at CPFSAJM for more information. And in terms of anything special that we're doing, each year for the World Day for the Prevention of Child Abuse, we normally do something to honor children who have died tragically in the past year. So last year we would have had a tree planting. The year before we would have had a moment of silence memoriam type event. So this year we will also be having something to recognize these children who did not make it into, you know, to the date with us. So I don't want to give too much away as to what we're doing, but we will be we will be recognizing these children.
November 17, Hope Botanical Gardens. It's the CPFSA, and we're protecting our children, and we hope to see you there. Our wonderful guest has been Kristen Leng, Public Relations and Communications Manager in the Child Protection and Family Services Agency, the CPFSA. It's now time for another break as TK takes over the morning news right after this.
Teach them truth, teach them right. Show them love, treat them kind. Guide them to be fearless on their journey of life. Teach them pride, show them care. Let them know.
Business Loans is linked to so many stories of ordinary Jamaicans and their extraordinary success.
We're very proud to have helped small, medium, and micro businesses come to life and thrive over the years.
It's a demonstration of our strong belief in the business ambitions of Jamaicans. Come, talk to us. Tell us your business. Let's start a partnership and let your business plans appear in real life.
The Time by Hyundai or Hyundai 5 free payments, 3 years free insurance, or 3 years free petrol bonus is
7 o'clock.
These days, challenges are everywhere and things are constantly changing, but independent living remains the same. Rising above physical challenges, we can help you do it. For years, we have been Jamaica's trusted provider for solutions to improve patient care, safety, and general quality of life. No matter your age or your physical limitation, we are the caring store, waiting to serve you. It's time to experience independent living. Visit us today.
Make a move now. Make a move now. Hi everyone, my name is Kurt Dunn.
Greetings from Kali's Kelly Yoga.
Hey, it's Robin Morrison, and I am your National Physical Activity Specialist. And it's time to make a move.
Jamaica, let's get moving again. Season 2 of the Ministry of Health and Wellness Jamaica Move series is here. Join us Wednesdays at 5 a.m. and Saturdays at 8 a.m. right here on CVMTV. Let's get moving.
Make a move now.
This week on Central Expressions.
Today we're out here in Mother Nature. We're at the Gulf View Hotel hosting our first annual Marriage Maneuvers Through Kingdom Principles.
And today at the Black River Film Festival, even though it's so hot, it was good, guys.
And today we'll talk about ownership of land.
Tune in to Central Expressions on CVMTV Sundays at 3 p.m. Repeat Fridays at 9 a.m.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. Westmoreland's roads await revival as hope rolls in. Promised relief from Spark and Reach road work programs could soon smooth the way forward, bringing long-sought comfort to weary travelers. Shantae McNeil tells us more.
Member of Parliament for Westmoreland Western, Morland Wilson, says his constituency will soon benefit from the government's shared prosperity through accelerated improvement to our road network Spark and relief emergency assistance and community help Reach road repair initiatives. Reach, a $20 million program, will fund patching work on key highways through early next year, while Spark, a $40 billion initiative, will split its budget evenly to address both local roads and major thoroughfares. Recent heavy rainfalls from Storm Raphael have damaged roads across the parish. Wilson assures residents that the Spark program will bring relief soon, with contracts expected to be issued this month and in December.
We have the Spark program, which is looking at our local roads, which is the local component of the Spark program. And we have identified 10 roads across the constituency of Westmoreland Western, which will be addressed in very short order.
Regarding the main roads, the major component of the Spark program, he says work will begin soon.
We're due to see those work start sometime next year. We haven't gotten an update as Member of Parliament just yet as to when those works will begin, but we are waiting with bated breath because we do acknowledge that we have a challenge with some of our roadways which have been in a deplorable condition for many, many years, some 30 years or more. So we are working and we are going to use this medium to just appeal to motorists to give us some time.
He appealed to road users to be patient as improvements roll out. For CVM News, I'm Shantae McNeil.
Meanwhile, in St. James, a businesswoman is dead following a daring daylight attack Sunday as she was leaving home for church. Althea Graham Dolly was a well-known member of the banking fraternity whose death has sent shockwaves throughout the parish. A local representative is appealing for public help to bring those responsible to justice.
Let me start off by offering my condolences to the family and the friends of Ms. Graham Dolly. The whole community is not used to these kinds of things that we're seeing here today. It has sent shockwaves across the community and persons are concerned. However, I am confident in the ability of the police to solve this crime. I'm imploring that the citizens and persons that have information on what has happened here, please share with the police so that we can deal with this matter quickly.
In sports, Jamaican World Under-20 triple jump record holder Jaden Hibbert is in the running for the World Athletics Men's Rising Star Award for 2024. This after being named among 3 finalists for the award. 19-year-old Hibbert ended the 2024 season as the world under-20 leader with 17.75 meters, which he achieved at the Racers Grand Prix on June 1. At the Paris Olympics, Hibbert narrowly missed out on a medal after leaping to 17.61 meters to finish fourth by 3 centimeters. Italy's world under-20 long jump record holder, Mattia Furlani, who beat Hibbert to the Olympic bronze medal and took silver at the World Indoor Championship, is also in the final 3 for the award. The Netherlands' Neil Laros, who broke the world under-20 1,000-meter record, joins Hibbert and Furlani as the contenders for the award. The winner will be announced on December 1. Round 9 of the Ray and Nephew Jamaica Premier League continued on Monday with Waterhouse securing a 3-1 victory over Malines United in the first match of a doubleheader at Anthony Spaulding Sports Complex. Andre Fletcher struck first for Waterhouse in the 31st minute, only for Jeremy Nelson to equalize for Malines with a penalty in the 44th. Fletcher was back in action in the 56th minute, putting Waterhouse ahead once more. Nicholas Hamilton sealed the win for Waterhouse with an 86th minute goal. And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. Sunrise continues after this.
AnyBet is Jamaica's premier company for in-person or online betting in Jamaica, with more than 40 locations nationwide. Enjoy more games, more bets, and more winnings at anybet.com, with access to the widest range of products to place your bets, including football, cricket, dog racing, and a host of exciting instant games that offer some of the best odds available. Chances are there's an AnyBet location near you. Must be 18 years and older. AnyBet, your best bet.
SuperMed Family of Pharmacies, your trusted partner in health and wellness for over 30 years, with 8 convenient pharmacies across Eastern Jamaica. SuperMed Mall Pharmacy, SuperMed New Kingston, SuperMed Pepine, SuperMed Port Antonio Pharmacies 1 and 2, Claire's St. Mary, Lloyd's St. Thomas, and a convenient drive-through at our Hughenden location where you can get your medication without leaving your car. We're dedicated to providing you with the highest level of care. Experience the difference with SuperMed Family of Pharmacies. Super happy, super healthy.
And you go down and have a good day. Blessing. SuperMed.
Coca-Cola just became besties. Taste the new limited editions while they last.
Improving our relationship with you.
The Passport Immigration and Citizenship Agency, PICA, is improving its relationship with you, our valued customer. Our new customer relationship management system will help us to better understand your needs, communicate with you, and address your issues faster. Contact us online and let us help you. The new system is a joint project of PICA and the Transformation Implementation Unit.
Improving our relationship.
Building a better public sector for all.
Protecting Jamaica's borders is a key priority for the Jamaica Customs Agency. The JCA will remain vigilant and resolute in effectively fulfilling this mandate. The time brought to you by the Jamaica Customs Agency is 7:15 a.m.
That reckless taxi driver just took my husband's life. This feels like such a nightmare. But it's a good thing the lady told me to report the matter to the Administrator General's department. You know, since Ron has a couple of assets and all his children are under 18, they should be able to assist me. Wait a cherry. The Ron didn't mind that. What should I do down here? She really not no shame. I come down here like she's a wife.
Anything I want to say, may I make sure I push up my 2 children I have to run, and a wife alone can report matter AGD. Anybody can do it. And that me know.
Ladies, good morning to you all. Please be calm. I will assist everyone. Miss, since you are here first, I will assist you first. And then after I'm through with her, miss, then I will assist you. Okay?
Sir, hold on, little man. A shadow wife, and I don't listen to what she offers to you, sir. Shadow wife.
I agree. I will speak with her as soon as I'm finished speaking with her.
What a shadow wife?
I agree, and I will assist everyone. Miss, since you were here first, I will speak with you first. This way, please.
I still am right, I love life, sir.
Good morning, ma'am. Welcome. How can I assist you?
My baby father died in an accident recently. He was traveling in a taxi, and an oncoming truck was coming and speeding and killing him and the driver, running the taxi over the hill.
My condolence to you.
We have come for report you because we have 2 children together, and I know his wife won't tell you. I brought my documents to prove my relation.
All right. So to begin with, I'm going to ask you to complete this form about the deceased. So you're going to give as much information as you can. Then you're going to sign here, here, here before a justice of the peace. And you will return this form along with the birth certificate for your child. After that, we will create a file and we'll work on it and get in touch with you. Okay, have a good day. Next person. Good morning, ma'am. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
How can I assist you?
Yes, good morning. As that boisterous lady was saying, my husband met in a motor vehicle accident, and I'm here to report his death.
Okay, ma'am. This matter is a fatal accident matter, so we will have to treat with it as such. I see you have all the documents with you.
Yes.
Can I have a look? Okay, I see all the documents are in order. So I'll go ahead, submit them for them to be registered. And once we start processing the matter, we will contact you.
Okay, but what do you mean by fatal accident matter?
Okay, because your husband did not die from natural causes, but as a result of injuries he received in the accident, it means that we will have to see if he is entitled to compensation as a result of the accident. So once we do our investigation, we will let you know more, so we will get in touch with you.
Okay, I understand, but I think I should tell you, the lady that was here before, she has 2 children with my husband. I have no problem with the children, as she will not lie, so I made sure to put them on the form of particulars.
Okay, well, I appreciate you being honest by putting them on the form. So as I said, once we complete our investigation, we will contact you as well as her.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, thanks for coming. Have a nice day.
You too.
Oh, so Jamaican, contentious matter, wife a wife, mate a mate. I gotta tell you.
Not just Jamaican, it could have been Equatorial Guinea.
No, well, we deal with it in a different way. Equatorial Guinea, they're gonna be like, oh my God, hello, how are you, baby? But we do our things differently as demonstrated. I don't know, I just think that this needs to be like a, you know, like a royal dead series, because I know that the issues resonate a lot with our Jamaican
they connect. People can identify.
So, a fatal accident is one which causes a person to die. When this occurs, the 3 conditions are met: intestacy, children under 18 years old, and assets, right? So, persons should report the death to the AGD as soon as possible. Well, today, we look at this in depth with our resident AGD and CEO here, Stacey-Ann Carty is here with us this morning from the Administrator General's Department to talk about fatal accidents. Stacey,
Yes.
our wife and mate buck up.
What kind of question? Because we all have the same interest. Reporting the death, ensuring that any asset that we can collect for the benefit of the children is collected, as well as for the spouse. Because we have to realize if we don't get on in life, in death we still have the same goal and we still have to work together to get it through.
Wow, I gotta tell you. Well, when is a death becomes classified as a fatal death or fatal accident matter?
All right, so we know the word fatal.
Yes.
Dead, right? And so if something happened to cause a death, so in the video we saw a motor vehicle accident, but it can be other things. It could be that you were undergoing a medical procedure. You could have died in childbirth. Anything that happens that
like
causes your death, sudden, is what we probably would call it. Anything that causes a death, we're going to investigate to see whether or not we can get some money for it. You worked on a construction site and fell off the building.
Right.
Something.
Work accident.
Anything like that. A slip and fall that caused a head injury and you died.
Death by
Anything you can think of. Anything you can think of. A drowning caused by a third party. So anything that caused a death, we're going to investigate. So what is it?
So why are we investigating? Because you said that we could get some money. How long does this investigation normally last?
Well, it depends on what has happened. So the most usual thing, because of the number of motor vehicle accidents we have in our country, is that we have a motor vehicle accident. So we would get a police report, and we would look at what the police report says that has happened.
Right.
We would also investigate and we would interview witnesses to see you were there, what has happened. The law requires certain things, so you have to prove that or raise the balance of probabilities that the accident likely occurred and was caused by person A, person B. In our video, the person was a passenger. That is an easier one. We just sue everybody. You are the passenger, you clearly were not the person at fault, so we're going to sue the driver of the vehicle you were in, the owner of the vehicle you were in, as well as the driver and owner of any other vehicles
involved.
Right. And so sometimes we also start with the negotiations with the insurance company if there's an insurance company in play, and we may settle it without having to go to sue someone, to go to court, but that is also an option, to take it all the way to trial.
Why does the AGD take interest in like fatal accidents and have specific investigations for this purpose as opposed to other deaths?
So fatal accidents are things that are caused by, it can be your own fault as well. So we're investigating to see if it was that you died as a result of your own choices.
You lost control of the vehicle.
Correct.
You were inebriated.
Could have been suicide, whatever it is. So we have to investigate to see if somebody is actually responsible for your death.
But let me ask you, Stacey, sorry, quickly, because we have to go soon. I noticed in the video, the wife was saying that she acknowledges the two outside children, and the other lady was saying that she doesn't think that the wife is going to acknowledge two children. In a situation where there are outside children, so to speak, and the wife, say for example, came and did not declare them, is that illegal? Is that a problem? Can she be charged or will she be liable for anything at all?
So a form of particulars is a statutory declaration, right? And so it's done under oath, and whatever you say can be, we can sue you for it because you could have misled us. So it's not usual that they don't put everybody, but in the event that they don't and they know about it, we could take action. So
person must know about it.
Yes.
You don't have to.
Know.
If you don't know, you don't know. But it shouldn't be that you know and hide it. But you know, it's human nature, and so we want everybody to report the death, not just the spouse.
Very well.
Indeed.
Like that. Lovely. That's why Stacey says everybody who may know something come forward and say something, so we can have a wholesome picture of what what we're dealing. So
awesome.
All right. Lovely. I love it. The series, I love it. Big up to the actors and actresses. I love it.
All staff members. By the way.
Who knows what's coming up next in
the series right here on CVM.
Our guest has been Stacey and Carty, the Administrator General and CEO of the AGD. We're going to take a short break here in the Dead Left series. There's more Sunrise after this.
Tom, tom, tom.
Changemakers. Mark your calendars. The Best Practice Symposium for Social and Community Development is November 13 from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Jamaica Pegasus and live on PIOJ YouTube. Discover local and international tools that have advanced community development. For more information and to register, visit the Planning Institute of Jamaica website, pioj.gov.jm.
Turn your dreams into reality with the Overseas Examinations Commission. Take the next step towards success. Register as a private candidate for June 2025 CXC exams. Complete our e-application form via our website, overseasexams.org.jm. Take the completed form to our office in Kingston or Montego Bay. Payments accepted via debit or credit card only. Deadline Friday, November 29, 2024. Call us today at 876-618-3721. Follow us on social media at Overseas Exams, the OEC, Jamaica's Examinations Hub.
Oreo and Coca-Cola just became besties. Taste the new limited editions while they last.
No more fear of missing out. CVMTV News is on YouTube. Get up-to-date news, sports, and business content at CVMTV News anytime, anywhere. Subscribe now to CVMTV News to see it happen.
And thank you so very much for staying with us here on Sunrise. Now, each year, the Department of Mathematics at the UWI Mona campus hosts 2 Mathematics Olympiad competitions targeting primary school students from grades 4 to 6 and high school students from grades 7 to 11 throughout the entire island. Now, this year, they will be launching the completion in November. And here to tell us more about it is our mathematician lecturer boss from last year in the Department of Mathematics at the UWI, Dr. Ajani Asaru. And I'm proud to say I remember when he came last year and we were on the whiteboard. But I still cannot really add a lot. But I'm a little better.
At least you're proud to say something.
Yes. I'm a little better in the maths. When he is here, I'm not afraid of maths. Because he's the protector. Tom. Good morning, Doc. How are you doing? Welcome back.
Not too bad. Thank you very much.
Lovely. The Mathematics Olympiad. Who would have thunk it? Some people suffer at maths. Many never think say Olympiad style. But for those who have never heard of or been to a Mathematics Olympiad, what does that entail?
It's really the Jamaican Mathematical Olympiad is a national mathematics competition, and it's organized by the University of the West Indies and the Faculty of Science and Technology, in particular the Department of Mathematics. And we want to reach out to citizens at large, teachers and students of mathematics, and to make that link between professional mathematicians like ourselves and everyday people who do mathematics. And so we organize this competition, and as a result, it has 3 components: a junior component, a senior component, and an international component. And the junior, as you said before, is for students, upper primary students, whether it's prep school, primary school, or even homeschooled, right, from grades 4 through 6. And we have our high school segment, typically from grades 7 through 11.
Nice.
At a Math Olympiad, what are the competitions like? What are the games like?
Well, I wouldn't call them games, but they're exams, they're questions, they're problems, right? They're very difficult, typically. You know, it requires a lot of flexible thinking, deep analysis. You have to be creative, you have to be innovative. And that's the idea of mathematics. We want to, you know, mathematics is like mental squatting.
Right, cerebral gymnastics.
Right, so, you know, a footballer on the field is going to do some squats in the gym. He's not going to do squatting on the field. But he does squatting in the gym. But when he goes on the field, his energy, his strength, his stamina, all comes to the fore as a result of the squatting he does in the gym.
What I'm curious about, though, is, so, for instance, of course, it's all age appropriate, but you are asking maybe word questions and all different things, and people have to see the math in what you're asking them. But like, what topics are they going to come from? Is it vectors and matrices, or earth geometry,
typically stuff like we call number theory and a lot of geometry. A lot of it is geometry. And for since they're high school students, a lot of the mathematics is not advanced mathematics.
Right, right.
It is stuff that you'd expect them to at least would have covered it in the high school curriculum,
Yes.
or at least been exposed to.
So now
But-
the Olympiad, I know the students are coming to compete, but based on my that memory, it's also open to the public, so persons can come and view and look.
Yes, of course, it's open to
Yeah.
the public. It's something to everybody. We're not discriminatory at all.
Nice.
It's open to anyone who wants to. Even if you're not in the formal school system, you can always come and be a part of the competition. We'll welcome you.
How do you register or sign up?
All right, so you can call the math department, Faculty of Science and Technology, Department of Mathematics. You can call us online as well, Department of Mathematics webpage. Additionally, the Ministry of Education is helping us in terms of disseminating information as we speak, logistically, and even on the Faculty of Science and Technology website. So there are many avenues in which you can get in touch with us. Once you call us, we'll answer and we'll give you the requisite information.
What I like about this, Dennis, is the fact that mathematics is normally very intimidating for a lot of people. And the fact that Doc and his team, they're having it in a fun, gamified way, but still very serious. It seems more alluring than off-putting.
And also the people who love math and who fancy themselves as being good at math,
Can be celebrated.
they feel like they have something as well.
Right.
You know?
That's one of the tenets, one of the reasons why this competition also launched. And apart from wanting to create that link between professionals and people who use mathematics every day, we also want to highlight excellence in mathematics. Our gifted mathematicians.
Yes.
We have a significant number of those.
No,
in Jamaica.
and you identify them pretty quickly. I remember, I used to think myself very good at math when I was in high school, right? And then like you go a math club one time and you realize
Not quite.
Not quite.
these guys are all better than me. Then, and you just realize that some people just have a gift for the numbers, and it's okay to be good, but then there are others who are really good.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
and so I like the fact that you have this for them.
Yeah.
But is there anything for somebody who may be differently able, special needs?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, starting this year, we are organizing, a competition for persons who are, as you say, not totally abled, and we are going to be, as we speak, that is taking place.
Okay,
and they're going to be a part of the competition this year. Blind students, deaf students, and so on and so forth.
Okay, nice,
I like that.
So,
because we want to include everyone. You know
of course,
what I mean?
we'll have to, do the requisite adjustments in terms of making sure that the material can reach these persons, but we are in the process of effecting that.
So, Doc, an Olympiad, normally there is a prize to be won at the end of
Yes.
it. Talk to us about some of those prizes, please.
So the prizes are normally, we don't have a lot of money.
Yes.
Sponsors are out there, you can always, come on board and assist us. But it's recognition.
Yeah.
It's
bragging rights.
It's bragging rights, it's self-actualization, and they go through several rounds, rigorous competition, and it's an elimination process. And we crown the top students, normally the top 5%, top 10% of the different grade levels. And we also recognize as well the top performing schools.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, yes.
And everybody wants to be among them.
Yes.
The math people want to be known. Hey, I won the 2024 Math
Olympiad.
Olympiad.
And they do get a physical certificate, and it's something that you can put on your resume for life.
Oh, wow.
Yes. This is internationally recognized.
Any
wherever you go.
success stories out of the Olympiads prior? Like, I don't know, the winner maybe went to represent Jamaica somewhere, or I don't know, they're teaching at Harvard now. Or
Yes, so we have a lot of our students who are, as you mentioned, the Ivy Leagues and the top universities worldwide. A lot of our students would have gone on to these universities, and you can actually see the direct correlation between those who participated in it very well in the Math Olympiad and are in the top performing schools globally.
You said something earlier, and my member just picked it up. As the athletes train and do, or the footballers train in the gym, what kind, or even for chess, because they train a lot. How do we have math coaches? So, for example, a mother is watching this morning, or a father, and say, you know what, I saw Dr. Asaru on Sunrise, and I want you to, because you realize you have an inclination or an affinity for the maths, but you can't just go in because it's an Olympiad. Do you guys have like training programs or coaches that parents can say, you know what, my child is good at math, I want to train him because we are going to the Olympiad for God shell it?
Well, the truth is, I mean, at the local level, that is not in place because you can imagine that would take a lot of resources.
Yes.
But once we choose the students who we think, can form a cohort to represent the country, we do have training over several months as we try to prepare them for international competitions. Because the truth is, when they get to these international competitions, no matter how brilliant they seem here, they look very commonplace as they're attributed to at that level.
Right.
So we do have that kind of training going on. But we hope that we can reach at some level, at some point in time, where we can reach our teachers across the country, and where we can provide training as professionals for them, and so they can disseminate this training to their students.
Wonderful, I love it.
Primary and high school levels.
You know, one of the things that I've learned also, it's one thing to be good at math, in terms of the math that you're doing in school. It's a whole nother business to learn how to win competitions,
Definitely.
to learn competition math,
Yeah.
and to be under time and under pressure and that kind of a thing. But
Right.
these things also augur well for your exams, because
and for life.
Yes,
And
indeed,
for life.
indeed.
So
Mathematics
again,
prepares you for life. Yes.
So when is the Olympiad?
So
starting?
the launching is this Thursday. That's the 14th of November.
Right.
So this official launch. It means that papers are going to be sent out across the country. You can find the papers as well on the mathematics website. You can call us. The Ministry of Education is going to be also helping us to distribute to schools island-wide. And so we're here with CVM helping us to make sure that the public has that information.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
All right.
Doc, you want to give you a maths problem for solve? I could go on. Give me a maths, Doc. Give me a maths. Give me a maths. Give me a maths now. Run a maths, Doc. The viewers on the YouTube are going to do some work this morning. Run a maths, Doc.
An easy one.
An easy maths.
Let's
An easy
throw it out
maths.
to
Like
you
A
two.
squared plus B squared. Give me a maths.
Oh my, you're putting me on the spot.
It's okay. Doc. It's all right. Guess what? He's going to tell me, and then I'm going to tell you guys, and we're going to try to solve it together, okay? Yes.
All right. Our guest has been Dr. Ajadi Asaru, the lecturer in the Department of Mathematics at the UWI. When we return from the break, we're going to learn how to make candle.
Hey,
Luxury. Luxury
Sing
candle
a song,
and body
key.
essentials.
Find your way back
We're getting
home.
fancy, darling. You don't want to listen? Stay tuned.
People don't bother feel like you can predict who is going to be in the shop with me. A ship carry you back again. Yeah, controversial. How old were you?
8 years old.
Now we're contemplating. These are the digits. What kind of episode this one? Another junction in life.
I have 2 left foot there, sir.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, man. See the back of the Nigeria now. This is my show, and you will not drop word from me.
They even know them things.
DJ, I can't say that no. You're going to mash up some house.
You know, say barber shop is really there ready to make your cut.
So, where you cut before? The cut, okay.
Now I'm where I want to be.
The Cut is brought to you by Flow.
Hey you don't want no people in your business?
You should take advantage of CVMTV's unbeatable small business advertising package. Trust me.
And get your goods and services in front of your customers today.
For $150,000, you get a high-quality professional commercial.
Plus 20 prime-time commercial spots.
That's massive exposure at a fraction of the cost.
Including on the #1 morning show in Jamaica, Sunrise.
So don't wait. Call us on 658-208-5377 and see your business goals happen right here on CVM Television.
Steve knows style.
That jacket! When was you in the Temptations? You are my alter ego.
And Steve gives in to his own temptation. Family Feud.
Brought to you by We Are the Caring Store, waiting to serve you. It's time to experience independent living. Visit us today.
Employers and householders, access the Hart and Estate Trust Skills Registry today to employ trained and certified skilled professionals. The time.
Welcome back to Sunrise. If you're just joining us, thanks for coming along. Well, 2 OBGYNs are tapping into their artisan era, creating handmade luxury candles and body essentials as they continue to tend and care for expecting mothers. I think it's a brilliant idea, by the way, collectively. Now, they've launched their products on Sunday, and joining us to share the success of the launch as they guide us into creating our own luxury candles, we welcome specialist obstetrician and gynecologist and founder of Luxury Leisure Trave, Dr. Navita Sutherland Vasiana, and consultant obstetrician and gynecologist and founder of Whipped and Buttered. Yeah, baby.
That is why, and that is what makes you become a mother.
Whoa.
Whipped and buttered. You see that? I gotta tell you.
I like
it. You would, Dennis.
Whipped and buttered. Luxury Essentials, Dr. Kimberly Martin.
Yeah. Hi, Doc.
Glory.
Whipped and buttered.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, my goodness.
Darling, I'm coming home.
I guess it seems here the new undergarments come in, or rather come off. So, but you know, that's for another show. But docs, good morning.
Morning.
Normally, you know, doctors or professionals will just, you know, do what they do. You went to school, you learned this thing, and you're practicing. But you've decided to go into the creative or creation of another kind. How did the inspiration behind these candles come about and body creams?
Want to go first?
No, so I'll let Kim go first because she's the one who really came up with the idea and I just ran with it. So I'll let Kim go.
So Whipped and Buttered came about because, you know, I realized with aging skin and all of that, I got very sensitive and was reacting to everything. My skin got very dry, itchy, and I needed something that was wholesome, natural, organic, and that would give me that nourishing feel, luxury feel. And then my son is actually who inspired me because when he's 2 years old and he reacted to everything. He has eczema, and I got tired of trying all of the usual brands, and his skin just did not love that stuff. So I started making stuff for him.
Yes.
And that is where that came from. So from there, I said, okay, maybe I should make this into some luxury for my girls. You know what I mean? Because everybody loves to feel good, smell good, and this is how that came about.
Wow. So what, in terms of component and ingredients, what are some of the things that you use? Because I'm quite sure there are many mommies too and daddies, you know, who are battling with eczema with their kids, and even as adults too.
Yes. So shea butter is the base. So I use things like jojoba oil, coconut oil, sweet almond oil, of course in different percentages to get to where I want to get it to in terms of feel, and we add essential oils as well to some products to give you that soothing, calm effect. So we have something there for everybody.
Oh, so this is berry bliss.
So that's the souffle. That's
souffle.
Yes. So this is our body bottle.
Yeah.
So for our natural girls, we have the Sage Serenity. That's lemongrass and sage.
Okay.
For our berry girls, we have our
berry bliss.
Right? So this is very...
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, and for our floral girls, we have the Rose Lux collection over there.
Okay.
So yeah, so I think the all-time favorite from our launch on Sunday was the warm caramel cookie
Always.
flavor. Yes.
Yeah.
You smell like you're baking. You smell like you're...
You smell whipped and buttered.
Whipped and buttered.
This is very whippy.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Fruity.
So yes,
Yeah,
so I have everything for somebody, you know. This
Yes.
one is the caramel.
The warm caramel cookie.
Yes. So I have also the body polishes. So
what's a body polish?
So that's a scrub, pretty much. But
to exfoliate.
To exfoliate you, so you're nice and smooth before you apply your oils and your body butter.
So it takes better to the skin.
It takes better to the skin. So I have different.
They smell like a spa.
Yes. So that's our lemongrass and sage.
Yes.
And that pairs very well with your Sage Serenity. So that is one. We have for our glow spice. We have our turmeric ginger.
Nice.
Yes. So this actually brightens you and gets your dark spots off and and you know.
And it doesn't smell turmeric-y.
No.
You know what I mean?
Right,
Yes,
exactly,
yes.
exactly. And
It
then
smell like when you go into the spa and you hear the music?
Yes.
Yes.
And what I like about it is that you're bringing the spa to
at home.
Yeah.
At home.
I would
And
like
so,
that.
so this is our warm caramel cookie to match our
Nice,
water.
right. So caramel cookie for the bath, ladies.
Yes.
And then we'll lather those batteries in the wheat and butter, the caramel.
Yes.
Trust me, he'll love you more. But let's get to the butter a little, the candles a little bit.
Yes.
Because candles are a big deal as well and feature largely in the home, right? And creates that mood and, you know, taps into our olfactory nerve. Talk to me about what you have here.
Okay, so I got into candle making just as a hobby. And then we were just having a conversation one day where lamenting about all the things that are going on in our lives, how we stress out, we have so many things to do. And we just got to talking about how we got so much calm from doing our little hobby stuff. And then we wanted to also tap into the additional option for income revenue.
Right.
Because now we have children.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And
that part.
Those children are expensive.
That's right. That part.
We said to ourselves, instead of talking about it, let's just bring this dream to our reality. So since I had been doing candles before, I said I would do candles, but I'm going to do it nice and fancy. Because I like nice and fancy.
Right. So this is the candle martini.
Right. These are what I specialize in. Which are the cocktail martinis, the cocktail candles, sorry.
Oh, wow.
And I also do variations of coffee candles.
Okay. So this is nice.
So
Yes.
that's the peaches and cream.
Okay.
Is it ice?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
Yes, it is ice.
Oh, it's actual ice?
No, it feels.
No.
Touch it.
Oh, wow. Very well.
But it looks
Yeah.
so nice.
So that's the matcha latte. That's from the coffee line. And I also do like custom candles. So if you want specific colors, I can customize it. So I just did one of the Jamaican flags.
Jamaica.
Yeah.
Right. And this one is the pink lady.
Pink lady.
Right.
Yes.
And we also have a Christmas line, which I'm doing just for Christmas. And I think this is my favorite out of all the candles. So these come in these jars, these cute little gold jars.
Nice.
When you see it, you just want to, you know.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
But listen, guys, I want to learn. I'm interested in learning how to make candles, right? And because, hello, skills, nobody can take it from you. So would you be so kind as to show us how the candle business, how it goes?
So I'm going to assume you're a cocktail girl like me.
Yes.
And I'm going to show you how to make a cocktail candle.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you how to make a strawberry martini today.
Okay.
So we are going to start, or you're going to start.
Yeah. Oh, right.
You are in charge today.
Oh, wow.
All right.
So
She
first,
know.
we have to melt our wax.
Okay, very well.
So, you know how to cook?
Yes, remember, girl.
All right, so we're going to pour the water in the pot. You don't need a lot, but it's a small pot.
Just a small, okay.
Yeah. Right.
See it there?
Yeah, a little more, just a little more.
Tops?
Yeah, that's it.
See it there?
And now we need to melt our wax.
Very well.
So we'll turn on the stove.
Turn it on to how much?
We can turn it on to about 4.
4?
We want to get it going. Eh?
Right.
And we are going to use this pot to melt the wax.
Right. Okay, understand. It's a steam vibe.
Basically.
Okay, very well.
And so I've measured the wax for you already.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, most importantly, before you start, you need to choose your scents.
Okay.
So you can customize your candle and decide how you want it to smell.
Okay,
So
like what scent you have? Brambleberry? Okay.
No, this one is the
pear prosecco. Question, are these available in Jamaica in terms of, you know?
You can get fragrances here. I didn't get these in Jamaica, but you can definitely get fragrances here. You have quite a few stores that supply them.
And I know that you just started, but where can we get your products to purchase?
We are both on Instagram.
I like this. This is nice. Yes,
All
White
right.
Lily. It's nice.
This one. And you can try this one. You can mix and match, or you can just use one.
Okay. Yes. You're online?
Right. We are online I'm at Luxury Scented Desires _desires.
Yes.
And Dr. Martin?
So I'm at wit.buttered on Instagram and TikTok.
Whipped
You want to say that again?
Gets me.
All right, so we're going to start melting the wax.
Yes, so pour all of it in?
All of it in there.
Okay, all right.
And while the wax is melting, so we can turn it up a bit.
Yes. How do you know how much to put depending on what you're making?
The size of the glass
Okay.
and how much candles you want to make.
Okay.
So this should be enough to make one candle, which is going to be your candle.
All right.
And so while that is melting, which will take a little while,
Yes.
you can start preparing your glass.
Okay, very well.
Now
What
you
do
will
I
have
do?
to place your wick.
Okay. Inside. Yes.
So we're going to use two wicks because this is a bigger glass.
Right.
So.
All right, so
To
just...
stick, no. To secure it.
Right, you have to stick
Yeah.
it here.
So we take
Or
off, peel it off. So you're going to
peel it off and turn it here. No, the other side.
the next side.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, to make it easy.
Can't wear nails and I do them work, kind of.
Stick it on.
Yeah, okay, very well. So I stick it right. See how the nail will come off. Okay, good. All right, lovely. My
And just
first
drop it
time
in
doing
the
this, by
center.
the way, guys. And it just goes to show that it can be done, right?
It can.
Beautiful.
This looks like something where you put on a,
So now you're going to secure it.
a candle making.
Okay, yes, right here. So we're doing this. How we secure it?
A candle making
Oh,
class,
gotcha.
like how you have a paint and sip.
Which we do offer.
Oh,
so
nice.
we also target like corporate companies who want to do
A
the
little-
equivalent of paint and sip.
Sip, yeah.
So we will do.
So it's candle and whipped.
Yeah.
See that? There you go.
There you go, girl.
I'm not even going to charge for that. I'm just going to give you that. I ain't even going to call my
sounds
lawyer
good.
about that.
Yeah.
I'm
That
gonna
sounds
give-
good. That
Candle.
sounds
Yeah.
That sounds like something Rihanna would sing about.
I love it though, ladies, and I like the variety, and I'm very, very happy about, of course, women taking care of ourselves.
Yes.
Incidentally, we were just talking about that this morning, and how you smell, how
Yes.
you carry yourself,
Yes.
just the aroma around you can also, influence and impact the way you feel.
Yes.
Sometimes just smelling a nice candle,
Absolutely.
a nice fragrance
Yes.
can help.
Absolutely.
Like when you come home and your place smell nice, and you're like,
Yes.
And
Yeah.
if you've had
You
a
forget
hard
about
day at work,
everything that happened during the day.
So guys, if you're in corporate or if you have your girls' night groups and you want to call docs, okay,
Yes.
candle and whipped, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
whipped and lit.
Yeah, right. Whipped and lit. Hello.
There you go.
It's a lot, right? You can call them. I absolutely am impressed with the products, and I like the smell of them, and I wish you
Thank
ladies
you.
all the best.
Thank you so
And
much.
it just
very
also
much.
goes to show that you don't have to be one-dimensional. These ladies
Yes.
are doctors, and they are also artisans. They're creatives. So if you have a dream, if you have a talent and a skill that you might be sitting down on and you're thinking, well, I'm a lawyer or I'm an engineer or I'm an accountant, and I can't do
you
that.
don't have to be one thing.
You don't have
you
to
can
be
do
one
other
thing.
things.
You can be
many things.
multifaceted.
Lean
And I
into your
love that.
talents.
Lean
Indeed.
into the talents.
Absolutely.
Lovely.
All right.
And we're leaning into the outside right now because we're about to leave. Our wonderful guests have been Dr. Navita Sutherland Vassiana, specialist obstetrician and gynecologist, and the founder of Luxury Leisure Travel, and Dr. Kimberly Martin, consultant obstetrician and gynecologist, and she's also the founder of, get this, whipped and buttered luxury essentials. Stay with us because Mic Check is up next, right after this. Whipped.
Is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
During the Big Brother Christmas Sports Ready Cash will give to you 10 hands for baking 9, party tickets 8, phones are ringing 7, air fryer 6, cash backs 5, shopping sprees 4 smart TVs, 3 100 grand, 2 200 grand, and a big check for 500G.
Take a Quartz Ready Cash loan of $55,000 or more between now and December 26th for a chance to win one of 55 amazing prizes. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act. Quartz Ready Cash, ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Hey girl,
Of course, I'm at Mega Mart. Where else do you expect me to be? Girl, the prices here are ridiculously low. Anyway, look, I know you never asked, but I got me some meats, I got me vegetables, I also got me some juices, and then I stopped by the bakery, then I went by the pharmacy where I did a little banking, and girl, I am just so excited for tonight. Listen, Mega Mart has the best prices by far. Jackie.
Good morning, and thank you so very much for staying with us. Welcome back. Now, words of affirmation are so healing, not only for women and children, but also for our men too.
True.
This love language opens a deeper connection with the most important ones. In this mic check, courtesy of Skin Deep on YouTube, former partners, Bianca and Zach, they sat down and got vulnerable with each other as Zach asked, "What do you think I need to hear most from you and why?" Check this out.
What do you think I need to hear most from you and why?
I think you need to hear that you are worthy, that you are loving, that you are deserving, that you are human, that you are trying, that you are a man, whatever that may be for you, that you are healing, you are growing. You are not your past. You are not your parents. You are not what society puts on you. You are not a stereotype. You can love. Your journey is purposeful. I think you need to hear those things because even though we're not together, I know I assume your spaces are not as safe as what we were allowed to create in our relationship. And even when you're telling me about people that like, oh, my homeboy or this and that, even some of the things you say, I'm like, that doesn't really align with you and where you want to go. And so I just think you need reminders that you are enough.
You are enough. Lovely. I love that.
Yeah. I noticed this this particular concept where they have people sitting face to face in this kind of a way. I've seen a couple of ones with exes. I'm not sure they have a particular proclivity to interviewing exes. I don't know what the concept behind it is. They've also done father and son, mother, daughter, parent and child type of thing, siblings. But it's a very, like one of those safe space kind of things. Very, very much of the
very
now.
Vulnerable. Yeah.
But I think it was good. It's an interesting concept to have somebody, because I mean you well. I mean, we used to be at a different place.
Yes.
But we can sit down now and I can tell you honestly, and she understands that what he needed to hear.
Yes.
So many men, I think, especially in American society and here in Jamaica, so many men need that affirmation and never get it.
And a lot of it too comes from their childhood because we automatically believe that boy if I grow rough and tough oftentimes excludes love, affection, meekness, gentleness, hugging, reassuring. And so a lot of those boys who grow rough and tough and just so, hard, they become hardened men. And then they act like they don't need or feel like they don't need those types of words of affirmation and love, but really you do because those things make a difference. And when you looked at, the guy, he was tearing up because maybe nobody has ever said to him, I love you, you are lovable, you are worthy of being loved. And I think that is so important. And I want to, impress upon, the parents and of boys, especially too. Boys need love too, because loveless boys become loveless men. And they struggle too with hearing these words. So just like how we affirm more girls, we have to affirm more boys. And ladies, speak life into the men who are in your lives, right? So your husband, right, get up and big him up, right? And if he's to be corrected, we'll correct that.
Yeah.
But even as we're talking to the CPFSA lady about discipline versus abuse, you can disagree with your partner without denigrating him, right? And you can tell him the truth, but you also have to be very mindful that he has feelings too.
Like I've said it to you, and I've said it in front of you, I've said it behind you. I have a great deal of respect for how you speak of your husband when he's in the room and when he's not in the room. And that's what an example, that's your example, but that's an example of how you honor a man, you know? And you know, people understand that she genuinely loved this man. And I think that, you know, some people who watch the show might feel, I wish me did have a woman talk like that about me. You know, like, I've gotten WhatsApp messages from my wife randomly, take up my phone, and what she said to me, like, I don't know who tell her to say it. I don't know why God tell her to say it. And I'm like, in the moment, I just feel 10 feet tall.
Yeah, it boosts you.
Yeah, like, you know, realize like for the last 2 weeks, I've been dealing with something in my head and I've not told you. And now you tell me, I see you. Yeah. I see what you're doing.
Big up you.
You know?
Yeah.
I see what you do for us.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, in the same way that women want to be loved, men want to be respected.
Yes.
You know, men process respect differently than women do. You know, and so many times when so much of the violence that we see manifested in our society, it is a response to a perceived disrespect. So you diss me.
Yeah.
And like I feel I need to respond to it because you're now coming at me as a man, you know?
You're like you're disrespecting your manhood. But I also believe in it, Dennis, that you guys need love too. So men need that gentility. So just like when Susan will send you those text messages, right? You feel loved, you feel cushy inside, and it's okay to cry. It's okay to love. It's okay to say, honey, I love you. It cannot be that outer road we have war and in our home we have war and everywhere is just a war zone. And even if he may come off like, yo, them something I mean nothing to me. Oh, man, a man. Oh, man, a thugs. No, you're a tugboat. Sit down. No, we're gonna love you anyway. We're gonna love upon you anyway, and we're gonna make you know that I appreciate you. You provide for us. You protect us. All the things you do for me. You make my life easier. You make me a better person. I love you. My nice clean baby father. I love you. Just walk on, baby father. Love you, sweetie.
Like you call her, she answer the phone, and you're like, whoa, okay, all right.
You have to answer the phone like you're whipped and buttered.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
whipped and buttered.
Whipped and buttered. But I really like that, and I think that couples could do that too. You know,
I think it's important.
Maybe some exercise we all can do at home. Yeah,
it's important. And I think we need to try a little bit more of that.
Look your partner in the eyes. Right. Look
chest to chest time. Like the hug for 5 seconds. Some of the hug, so if you really look at, I hugged her. If you check up, it was like maybe 1 second.
Yeah, and when you're hugging somebody, then roll your eye behind your back like, this again.
No. Like, even the troops where you're giving the money, to slow it down.
Make it mean something. Hold your partner's hand. I mean, listen to them. I like that. So guys, for this week, or even today, sit in front of your partner, right? Face to face. What do you think I need to hear? Tell me about me in a loving, kind way. And remember, too, that we can speak the truth and speak it in a loving way, especially when we're talking to people who mean a lot to us. Sometimes if you can give it to a stranger, you know, and done them out the road, when you come in your home or the person with whom you're sharing your life, we can't done you. Because essentially, if I'm dunning you, I'm dunning myself.
Exactly. And that is why, like I said to my wife, look, the reason why me drop asleep so easily because I'm comfortable. You make me comfortable.
Oh, them so
You make me comfortable.
You mastered it, girl.
So don't call. Yeah, we are watching show and me drop asleep, but it's because you make me comfortable. Hey, Nita, you ever just drop asleep? She of course if you say you're gonna watch a show, but Babes, I just make me comfortable, man.
You're my safe
Drop
space.
asleep, man.
Oh my God,
Drop
that's
asleep.
awesome. That's awesome. Don't cuss him, yeah?
Don't hold it
You
against
just rub
me.
him like a head.
Yeah?
Just rub him
Don't hold it against me.
Look at my booski. Look at
That's
my
my excuse and I'm sticking to it.
You want some tonic. Lovely though. But thank you guys so much for watching. It's time for us to skedaddle up and out of here. Yes, Matthew. Shots by Matt. I gotta tell you, we got a wrap. And thank you always for choosing Sunrise as we always choose you.